It's easy to appreciate that. Ben Brown would have done so out on the field. Ben, welcome.
How are you?
I wanted to put your highlights up, but they decided to go with the... you took about 12 marks. How many goals? 4 or 5?
4 on the weekend, yeah.
Played a great game, pal.
All right.
Just unlucky.
You tick a few boxes here with rural round and North Melbourne, but also is Luke Williams. And Luke, welcome.
Thank you.
We've spoken about lend a hand to Hugo before, and many of the family will remember. Just give us a snapshot of what you set up as a young man in your community.
Yep. So obviously, he gave us a little bit of exposure here last year. Now, Lend a Hand to Hugo is a Tasmanian-based not-for-profit organisation. And what we're striving to do is to raise more funds, I guess, for the autism community. So the majority of our funds raised go into providing therapy and educational resources for families who can't quite meet the cost themselves. Now, therapy can cost up to $190 an hour. And my nephew, Hugo, who is severely autistic, was required 20 sessions a week. So, as you can imagine, the costs add up. Coinciding with that, we are big on awareness raising now. Our 3 key messages include the importance of acceptance and inclusion, that everyone is different and that it's okay to be different. And as a charity, we encourage others to enable, not label people with disabilities, or as we like to say, people with different abilities.
So you've been part of this for a long time through the family connection and through Tassie, and part of it has been the wearing of shoelaces.
Yes. Now, we've got a pair for you, Jared and Robbo.
Oh, thank you, Luke. I'll put them on.
Good awareness raiser.
Thank you. How do your mum...
Yeah. So, Mum...
Said he was a real pain as a student. Is that true?
Mum taught at the school where Luke went, and Luke went to school with a couple of my brothers as well. So, yeah, she was straight on to me to put the laces in my boots, and I was on it. I've been on it for 4 years now, Luke. So, and I love the way Luke goes about it. I think he's a real go-getter, and I really respect what he's doing.
So you and Jordan Roughhead and Boomer as well has had them laced through the boots at various stages. Terrific.
Footballers do so much, and we sit here and we criticise them for not getting a kick or not doing this, but from your perspective, you've asked footballers to help you, and they've all said yes. You must be thinking, Ben's a terrific fella.
It's absolutely amazing. I think Ben especially, being from Tasmania, and all our other ambassadors are just sensational, and I think autism's such a misunderstood disorder. And it affects 1 in every 100 people, so it has a huge effect on the community. And as much as we can bring attention to that and, I guess, raise awareness about the differences in society is such a great thing, and wearing a laces is such a simple thing, and Ben goes out of his way to help more, which is great.
Pretend you're a journo. Ask Ben a question about footy. Did you watch him on the weekend?
Yes, he was sensational.
Well, no commentary. I asked him a question how North are going this year, and what's he want out of the last...
Well, he's told you what to say now, so it makes it easy.
Ask him your own question.
How are North going, Ben? You must be very happy with your goal kicking at the moment.
Okay, I suppose, from a personal perspective. We'd like to be winning more games, but which has been a bit disappointing the way we've gone about it.
Is it heart-wrenching? I'm going to jump in here because I say this often. A club prepares for 2 hours every weekend, and they put so much time into it, everyone, and it gets down to seconds. And when you don't get it, it really must rip your heart out for a period of time until you say, right, we've got to let it go and move on to the next game.
Yeah, it does. You do, I suppose, have to move on quickly. And I've been pretty lucky since I got to the club in that I came into the club and, we were a finals team straight away. Yeah. And I suppose it's taken this year to realise that it is hard to make finals, and the teams that play well for a reason. And it has been difficult at times, but yeah, you do, I suppose, have to have a pretty thick skin and move on quickly, because it can get you down pretty quickly if you start mulling over. I think we're zipping 5 in games under 6 points this year, and if you sit on that for too long, then can get you down.
I want to talk about the future. You're committed to the Kangaroos. By watching you play, you're becoming a really strong leader on the ground, not just in that area, a leader on the ground. How important is it for you at this stage of your career to know what the coach is doing, so you get a little bit of direction of where the club's going, where you want to go? Would that allow you to talk to Brad Scott about his future, or do you not go anywhere near it?
I suppose you probably... there's a lot more speculation that goes on in the media than there does in the football club itself, and I think we're all pretty aware of where Brad's looking to take the club, and I think we all know the kind of person that he is, and he's loyal to the club, and we 100% believe that within the
So
four
you
walls.
absolutely believe that he will be there next year?
Absolutely, yeah. And that's the way he's taking us forward. You know, he's got longer term plans than just this year, and he's been that way ever since he got to the club. And you know, I heard you speaking earlier, and it's very true that you know, the way he speaks about the club is as his club. You know, he's obviously had a massive career with Brisbane, etc. But with North Melbourne, he believes it's his club, and he's going to take us forward.
You're in great form, doing great things. Continue on for the rest of the year. Thanks for joining us again.
Well done, Ben.
Thanks,
Luke,
guys.
you've done great things. A young man in Year 12 who's committed his teenage years to something better. Well done.
Thank you very
We
much.
will see you tomorrow night on 360.